Let us see the canonical and cardinal forms of SOP and POS. First, we have to understand what are sum terms and max terms. Sum term means sum of the variables. It does not necessarily mean that all the variables must be included. That is, a simple POS can just have sum terms. That is, let us see the example. F of x, y, z. This is a Boolean expression, contains three variables x, y and z. But in this expression, each term contains only two variables. That is here x plus y. This is a sum term, but it contains only two variables. Next, x plus z. This also contains two variables. Here y dash plus z. This is also a sum term, but it contains only two terms. So, sum term means sum of variables, but it does not necessarily mean that all the variables must be included in that. In the second example, f of ab equal to a and b. Here it is also product of sum form. In this example, each term contains only one variable. The first term contains a only and the second term contains b only. Whereas max terms means sum term having all the variables. That means max term is a sum term that must contain all the variables. Look at the example. F of x, y, z is equal to x plus y plus z. This is the sum term. This sum term contains all the three variables. In the second term, x dash plus y plus z, this also contains the all three variables or its a complement. Here first one is the complement of x. Next term, x dash plus y dash plus z. This sum term also contains three variables in actual or in complement form. Here it is x dash is in complement form and y dash also in complement form. So these terms are known as max terms. That means it should contain all the variables. Okay. Then product of sum, that is POS. It is a Boolean expression in which some terms are connected by the AND operator. In a simple POS, it is not necessary to contain all the max terms. Here, look at the example. F of xy is equal to x plus y and x dash plus y dash. This expression contains only two variables, and these sum terms are max terms because these terms contains all the variables, that is x and y, in actual form or in complement form. Let us see the next example. F of a, b, c. It contains three variables, but here the first term contains only one variable, that is a. It is not wrong, it is not compulsory to contain all the variables in each sum term. A into b plus d plus e into b plus c dash plus d into c plus d plus e. Next example, f of ab is equal to a and b. This is also a product of sum form. Here we can consider a is equal to a plus 0 and b is equal to b plus 0. Okay. Then next, product terms and min terms. Product term means product of the variables. Here also it does not necessarily mean that all the variables must be included. A simple SOP can just have product terms. SOP means sum of product. So in SOP form, it contains product terms. Let us see the example. F of x, y, z. It contains three variables x, y and z is equal to x dash y plus y z plus x z. This is a simple SOP form, but in this case each term does not contain all the variables. We call a sum term as a min term when it contains all the variables of the expression. Okay, here it is y z. X is missing here, then x z dash. This is also product term, but it is not a min term. Next example, f of ab, which contains two variables. Here a plus b. This is also in SOP form. In this product term, a is only here. In the second term, b is only here. That we can say in product form, that means in sum form, SOP form, that is a into 1 plus b into 1. It is equivalent to a plus b. Whereas min-terms means product term having all the variables. Let us see the example. F of x, y, z is equal to x, y, z plus x dash y, z plus x dash y dash z. Here each product term contains all the three variables in actual form or in the complementary form. Okay. Then sum of product SOP. It is a Boolean expression in which product terms are connected by the OR operator. See the example. F of xy is equal to x dash y plus xy dash. Next example. F of ABC is equal to A plus BCD. Here it is not wrong. This is also a product term, that we can say that A into 1 is, that is A itself. A plus BCD plus BC dash D plus CDE. Next example. F of AB is equal to A plus B, that is A into 1 plus B into 1, that is also in the SOP form. Let us see the canonical expression. Boolean expression composed of entirely either of min terms or max terms is referred as canonical expression. Canonical expressions can be represented in two forms, in sum of product form, that is canonical sum of product form or canonical product of sum form. Let us see in detail. First one, canonical sum of products. When a Boolean expression composed of purely as sum of min terms, it is referred as canonical sum of product expression or min term canonical form of Boolean expression. Look at the example. F of xy, it contains two variables equal to x dash y dash plus xy dash plus xy. In this expression, it contains only min terms. That is x dash y dash, it contains all the variables of the expression, that is x and y, in actual form or in complementary form. Here it is xy dash plus xy. So this expression contains only min terms. Min term means it contains all the variables. So this expression is known as canonical sum of products. Next one is canonical product of sum. When a Boolean expression composed of entirely as product of max terms, it is referred as canonical product of sum expression. Example, f of xy is equal to x dash plus y dash and x plus y dash and x plus y. In this expression, all the terms are max terms. That means a max term contains all the variables in the actual or in the complementary form. Here in this expression, all terms are max terms. So it is known as a canonical POS form. Then cardinal form of POS and SOP. In cardinal form, only term numbers are used. Cardinal SOP form uses the symbol sigma and cardinal POS uses symbol pi. Let us see the example. In the example 1, cardinal form of A dash and B dash plus A dash and B plus A dash and B dash. This is a sum of product form, that is SOP. In cardinal form, we are using the symbol sigma. Then we are writing in this expression we can write in cardinal form, that is sigma 0, 1, 2. Here these are the term numbers. The first term A dash and B dash. In min terms, A dash is referred as 0. So its value is 0, 0 and its term number is 0. In the second term, that is A dash B, that is 0, 1, its value is 1. And in the third term, that is 1, 0, its term number is 2. Okay, so its a cardinal form is sigma 0, 1, 2. Okay. Let us see the next example. Cardinal form of A plus B plus C dash and A plus B dash plus C dash and A dash plus B dash plus C dash. This is a POS form. Cardinal form, this is a POS form. In POS form, when we use the cardinal form, we use the symbol pi. Here, pi of 1, 3, 7. The term number of the first term is 1. Here it is 0, 0, 1. This is max term. In max term, the complementary form is refers the value 1. So its value is 0, 0, 1. Its term number is 1. Here it is A, B dash, C dash. That means 0, 1, 1. That is, its value is 3. Next one is A dash, B dash plus C dash. That is 1, 1, 1. Its term value is 7. Okay. Thank you.